Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! I've always had a dream that every fan of Descendants and Zombies would subscribe here and help me make the franchises stronger and make all of you stronger as fans of Descendants and Zombies, to feel more passionate about Descendants and Zombies than ever before, because you guys are what puts the magic behind every video that we create as content creators. I feel as if the words thank you are never seen and heard enough on these videos that these content creators are creating for you guys, revolving their content and their appreciation around Descendants and Zombies. That's what it seems to be to me. I feel as if the words thank you are never said enough, and I think that if they were said enough, more people would appreciate the content creators who create these videos. I've often shared stories with you guys that often relate to Descendants and Zombies, stories about Clarke and Liamani Segura, and how I felt about them for how strong they were, because their strength was something that was truly undeniable to me, and there was never any comparison that could have been made about Disney Channel stars of the past or the present, because of just how strong they were. And I felt more than honored to be a part of what I had the chance to be a part of, which was something undeniably special. I had the chance to create all these wonderful videos, giving hope and promise for the futures of Liamani and Clarke and because they were some of the strongest people I had ever seen. When I heard the dream for the first time ever of Liamani Segura performing on the stage at Madison Square Garden, I wanted to help that dream come true for her because I knew how big that dream was inside of her heart. I remember the first radio interview she did for a radio station in Los Angeles, I think it was, and she told the host of the show that her biggest dream was to perform on the stage at Madison Square Garden. So why can't we just make that happen for her? I intend on making that happen for her. I know it's going to take a lot of time, but give me time and I'll make sure that happens for her, because I think the greatest realization that anyone could ever have is seeing their dream become more of a reality than they ever imagined possible, like you guys are making happen for your favorite stars. The reason why they are stars is because of each and every one of you. It has everything to do with how much you believed in them, how much encouragement you've shown them, and just how much inspiration you've taken away from them as a solemn community, because I really do believe that fans of Descendants of Zombies are stronger together. I've always believed that. It's something I've held on to and something I've held close to my heart for forever, and I just wish that I could make the Descendants of Zombies community feel stronger about these stars and their futures, because we have everything to look forward to and even more when it comes to Descendants of Zombies. I know that people have been very skeptical about Zombies 5's release, but Zombies 5 is coming. That's the one thing that I can assure you guys is going to happen. I know a lot of people have speculated on title changes now that Zed and Addison are no longer the leads, but they have still got a significant involvement with this franchise. You know, I've often wanted to work alongside Zed and Addison as executive producers to help bring this one to life. I think that the producers of Descendants of Zombies have done an exceptional job relating to all of you and touching your heart, but there's always that opportunity to relate to you even more, to get to know you better and to get to understand you for the niche that you are, because ever since I fell into this niche, the one thing that I quickly realized and was forever supportive of was just how much you loved Descendants of Zombies, how dedicated you were to it, and the one thing I admired about you guys was your strength. I can never seem to put you guys over enough for the incredible amount of strength that you've exemplified for your favorite stars and how you've been there for them every step of the way. I know that a lot of people are die-hard about Freya Sky, and they've forever wanted the new music video to drop from Freya, because you guys have watched Freya Sky's music videos on Vivo over 1 million times, even more. I know this because I've been following Freya for a number of years now, and I've been very appreciative of covering Freya's career for you guys in the way that was meant to be covered. I don't think there is anybody who has that same amount of appreciation in terms of a journalist or a commentator like I've had for Freya, because you guys have obviously seen something special in her, which was a hero, and I just wanted to support that while making you feel stronger about Freya Sky, because the stronger you feel about her, the further it's going to push her out into that algorithm, out into that sea of fans who love her so much, who have forever wanted that new music video and that new EP, which is receiving tremendous success and raving reviews about Stardust. I have never seen someone's EP receive so much praise. I know Kylie Contrell is excited about releasing a new album sometime between now and early 2027 that is expected to drop from her, so she's got a lot happening for her. She's got a lot going on, and I think we can find time in appreciating that, and why some of these stars have chosen to opt out of the second leg of the Worlds Collide tour now featuring Camp Rock. But what's cool about the second leg of this tour is that it does feature stars of Camp Rock 3. We've not only got Descendants 5 with Wonderland to look forward to, we also have Camp Rock 3 coming up this summer, and because I'm a huge Camp Rock fan, I'm looking forward to it too. I don't know how it's going to fare with a brand new cast, but usually these new casts are full of talent and they're really full of life. So I think that because they're so full of talent and so full of life, we can really find time in appreciation just how far this franchise has come and just, how much more it's going to evolve. So not only do we have Descendants 5 with Wonderland to look forward to, but we also have Camp Rock 3. And I'm also looking forward to seeing Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas come back to reprise their roles. And I'll have a whole lot more to say on that as we get closer to the release date of that. But what we're shifting our focus to now seems to be the Worlds Collide Tour and Descendants 5. And of course, there's a lot of speculation and or rumors about Zombies 5 because nobody knows quite what to make of it. And the one thing that I wanted to do in every video that I ever had the chance to create was give you guys hope that something special was going to happen for every fan of Descendants of Zombies. Because I know there are a lot of people that have forever said that they can't see this getting past Zombie 6 or Descendants 6 is never going to happen. I'm going to let you guys in a little something. I am working on Descendants 6, and I'm ensuring that Descendants 6 is going to happen for you guys. There have been a lot of speculation running around online about Descendants 6, and if this is going to happen, I'm working on it. I promise you guys, if it's the last thing that I do, Descendants 6 is going to happen, and you heard it here first. Because it has everything to do with how much all of you believe in it. Never necessarily how many videos I create, but everything to do with how much you believe in it. Because if the original trilogy went down for being a history, so too can this new spin-off series. This new spin-off franchise can go down in history for being its own successful franchise. And as far as I'm concerned, this new franchise and this new take on Descendants of Zombies was far much more stronger than ever given credit for. These stars felt more strongly about these roles. They felt so strongly about giving these characters life and so much incentive, and I think we can all find time in appreciating just how far this franchise has come in such a short amount of time. In just 2 years, this franchise has exploded in popularity, and I can never remember a franchise, with probably the exception of Hannah Montana perhaps, that was as popular as what Descendants of Zombies would go on to become. It's really achieved a legacy and its place in history, and I just like to believe that some way or somehow I, as the host of this show, and you as this strong community, contributed to that. We ensured that because we gave Kylie Control a reason to believe more strongly in herself than ever before. We gave her a reason to feel more passionate about her work and everything she's created, because everything that she's created has meant so much to her and been forever special to every Kylie Control fan out there. I never imagined that I would have had the chance to relate to so many Kylie Control fans and forever Freya Sky fans who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, some of whom who have been with me from the very first video that was ever uploaded here, and even the newer Freya Sky fans who are relatively new to me in this content. I've welcomed you into this franchise, and I've considered it an honor to have touched the hearts of so many wonderful Freya Sky fans, because the one thing I've realized is that once you win the hearts of every Freya Sky fan, you've got something special to be grateful for. And I consider this an honor, and I perceived it as an honor for forever, to be able to sit in front of this microphone and to have commentated on Freya Sky and her uncanny ability to bring every project she's ever been a part of, or everything that's means so much to her, to life. Because you guys have really put the magic behind Freya Sky's work. Leg 2 of her tour, that's something I'm looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to covering, because the first half of her tour fell nothing short of phenomenal and truly breathtaking. There were people YouTubing Freya Sky's tour every night on YouTube. You have no idea how many people were appreciative and came away appreciative more than ever before of Freya Sky's work ethic. I give her a tremendous amount of praise on this show because it has everything to do with how I believed in Freya from the very beginning. And if there was one thing I was going to say about Freya, something at all, it was going to have to be something nice, because you guys have obviously saw something special in the videos that I've created about Freya and her music and her unbelievable talent. And I think the more praise that we give her, the further she's going to go down that road, because she still has a long way to go. At just 16 years old, what were you doing? If you're 16 or older, what were you doing? When I was 16 years old, my biggest concern was beating Metal Gear Solid 2, because Metal Gear Solid 2 and Final Fantasy X were the most popular video games released on the PS2 back in, I think, 2002, 2003, roughly around there. So my biggest concern was being the first guy to beat Metal Gear Solid 2 or Final Fantasy X. It was never to be a superstar in the music industry or being a movie actor. And for a guy just 16 years old, when many of us were sitting at home, probably the biggest losers ever, she was out there creating music. She's already become a part of one of Disney's biggest franchises of all time. So I think we can find time in appreciating that instead of being a critic, because people who choose to be critics are some of the worst people ever, because they will tear down anybody's hopes and dreams when it comes to Freya. They will try to take away hopes and dreams that you've had for Kylie. The one thing that I've always wanted to do is say something nice and make every fan of Descendants and Zombies feel stronger about Descendants and Zombies. And, some way or somehow, I've been able to do that. I may have never known how I was ever going to be able to come through with so many wonderful videos about Descendants and Zombies, but I like to believe that some way or somehow I did touch the heart of every fan that I ever had the chance to meet. Even with still so many fans for me to meet, I've still got my work cut out for me. But I do see strength in Kylie Control. I do see power in Freya Sky. And I think that watching the rapid fire ascensions to the top of whatever industries or whatever they want to become involved in, promoting Princess Peach Showtime, promoting Nintendo, promoting this or that, or being a part of shows like Good Morning America and Extra, it's really fun seeing them really evolve into something. Kylie Control is going through what she's referring to as her power era, and I think we can really find time in appreciating that, because this is what this is for Freya Sky and Kylie Control, is a power era. Kylie Control is really going through a power era where she's showcasing her talents for dancing, singing, everything all in the one. And I think what really amazes me about her is that she's so dedicated to what she believes in, which is pretty much all of you, because she considers you not only fans, but she considers you her friends. And I think that's what's so beautiful about being able to create so many wonderful videos about those like Kylie and Freya, is that in your videos that you can create, you can offer so much incentive to that one person who believes in them with all their heart. Because let's not lie, we all believe in them with all of our heart. I know there are people who are very irritated by Descendants of Zombies and how many conversations we have. There are people who will forever be critical about Descendants of Zombies. But what outshines that is people like me who bring these videos to life, and people like you who are forever supportive about how I felt. Because I've perceived this as an honor. Every single time that I ever pushed record, I perceived it the one and only way that I ever could. And that was as an honor to get to know you and appreciate you for your talents of drawing your favorite characters that may have came in the form of being artists, that may have came in the form of loving music, may have came in the form of appreciating your characters and your stories that you saw heroes in, such as Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, all the successful Disney Princess franchises, because the Disney Princess franchise is certainly one of the most recognizable and certainly one of the most revered for all of its iconic princesses and their stories. Being a part of fairy tales, I think, has been a dream of far more girls out there watching these videos than ever admitted to wanting to be a part of a fairy tale or a princess. The thing is, guys, if you believe in magic, I've wanted you to hold on to that, because magic offers us something special to believe in. It all is about how you tell a story and how you share that story with the world. And I've shared more relatable stories with you guys than perhaps I've ever been given credit for about my high school experience and how I believed that in order to be a strong person, you had to feel confidently in yourself, even if that came in the form of joining a gym to help you stay ahead of everybody, never wanting to be better than anybody. But if it came in the form of wanting to join a gym, then you should support your goals and your dreams. If it came in the form of joining a sports team, then you should continue to follow your passions, because once you realize your passions, there is no greater feeling in the world. And it really gave me a chance to really share in something so spectacular and truly unforgettable with each and every one of you. Undeniably, when I was in high school, I dealt with a lot of pressure. I had no idea how I would overcome it until I started lifting weights and became a stronger person. I felt more confident in my own ability. And through sharing my stories about experiences where I was bullied, where I was made fun of, where this happened to me or that happened to me, I can only hope that the stories I shared were relatable enough to inspire somebody else to feel stronger and to feel even more strongly than perhaps ever before about Descendants of Zombies, because I did think these stars were incredibly beautiful, they were beyond talented, and they deserved all the praise in the world. And I just wanted to be able to be that one guy to give them that praise they deserved, they were looking for for forever. It may have never been in a way to put them over, but they wanted to receive promotion, and they wanted to be given something to believe in. Because when I saw people like Kylie Contrell and Freya Sky never Googling themselves or looking themselves up in videos on YouTube, I said something's wrong here. They obviously don't feel confident in what people are saying about them in these teaser reactions or these reviews of music videos and EPs and albums. So what I wanted to do was kind of take that away, eliminate that, and replace that with a cool vibe. A friendly vibe where they knew that somebody believed in them just as much as what they did, felt confident enough in their abilities to let the world know and showcase how he felt about them. And these videos were so well received because it's all about how you tell a story. It's one thing to record a reaction video for the 30-second teaser trailer behind Wicked Wonderland and this new 30-second teaser trailer for Zombies 5 letting us know that Zombies 5 is coming. But when you can tell a story that relates to Descendants of Zombies and how you believe the chances of seeing mermaids, pirates, witches, sirens, everything else thrown in there, that's what makes these videos so special and so relatable to so many wonderful people. And I know this because I had the chance to experience this. I found strength, I found dedication, and I saw heart in all of you. And I think this is the strongest fandom that you could ever have the chance to be a part of, which I perceived as an honor. Because the one thing you've got to realize is there is somebody watching this video out there who loves Descendants of Zombies with all of their heart. And if you love Descendants of Zombies the same way, with all of your heart, then you should never be afraid to let the world know, let everybody know how you truly feel about it and how much further you truly believe and have seen these stars come, because they have come a considerable distance and they have had the chance to be a part of something so special. For a girl like Liamani to have a big dream of performing on a stage such as Madison Square Garden, then we can make that dream happen for her together because of how much we believed in her. If Freya Scott has dreams of having more world tours and more opportunities to star in franchises like Zombies, then we should support that. We shouldn't offer criticism because we know somebody is watching this video who loves Freya Sky with all their heart, who loves Kylie Contrell more than words could ever say. We should just put our heart out there and just hope for the best every time we upload a video, that someone's going to hit your like button, someone's going to hit your subscribe button, someone's going to feel more strongly about Descendants of Zombies, because together we've made this community stronger and we've made this YouTube channel stronger together. Thank you so much for having chosen this YouTube channel time and time again as your favorite Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel. I know that I wouldn't be here without your love and support, and I will never live long enough to be able to tell you guys just how appreciative I've been of every fan of Descendants of Zombies who has truly came together and given me the chance, this profound honor, to showcase my appreciation for these stars. Because I could talk about a number of different franchises such as Hannah Montana and Wizards this morning, but I've chosen Descendants of Zombies every single time over something else significant because this means so much to all of you. You've been on this path for forever, this rapid ascension to success, and you've ensured the success and the legacies of your favorite stars, and I just wanted to be a part of that, ensuring their legacies and their success, because they deserve every opportunity they could possibly be handed. Because it's never been about handing opportunities to somebody because you feel like they deserve it. It's about earning a reputation for yourself and earning your legacy, carving out your own path onto the road to your own legacy. And I think that while they may still have a long way to go, people like Kylie and Freya will get there with your love and support, because you are what puts the magic behind Descendants of Zombies, and you are what offers it so much incentive. Guys, thank you so much for being with me from the very first video that was ever uploaded here. Thank you for believing in me with all of your heart and choosing me as your profound voice as part of the soundtracks of Descendants of Zombies. Because ever since becoming a part of your lives and representing you as the voice of Descendants of Zombies, I perceive sitting in front of this microphone with this camera turned on every day such an honor. Because even with how many fans of Descendants of Zombies I have already met, I realize that I've got my work cut out for me, and I still have so many wonderful people that I have yet to meet, and a future that I can't wait to be a part of with each and every one of you and to share in. Because it's one thing to record a reaction video on a teaser trailer for Wicked Wonderland and never tell anybody how you feel about Descendants of Zombies. But when you feel so strongly about Descendants of Zombies, you should never be afraid to let the world know how you truly feel. And that's the one thing, something I had the chance to do because of all of you seeing something special in every video that I ever created. So let's feel stronger about Descendants of Zombies together and come together as a solemn community out of love and support for our favorite stars who bring this to life, because we are the magic that happens behind Descendants of Zombies and makes everything happen the way that it does, going back to how much we believed in these stars and how much of a chance we've given to them. If you are somebody who has never subscribed to this YouTube channel, I would love for you to come along on this incredible journey to discover your passion, to at least help you discover your passion behind Descendants of Zombies and bring people that much closer together, because I have seen some of the most beautiful friendships happen because of Descendants of Zombies, going back to how much each and every one of us had believed in it. I had no idea this YouTube channel would go down in history for having been chosen as everybody's favorite Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel, but lo and behold, that's what's happened for me as the creator of this YouTube channel, and happened for everybody who's believed in Descendants of Zombies with all of their hearts. Having said that, thank you guys so much for having watched this video, and once again having chosen Descendants of Zombies as your favorite Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel of all time. It has been so much fun for me to have the honor to create and really upload these videos to the YouTube algorithm. We will pick up this conversation from where we left it off just after sunset tonight, which is a conversation I hope that you can join me for. Until then, keep a special place in your heart for Descendants of Zombies and all the stars who have forever made this so magical and showcased a greater appreciation for all these wonderful franchises. And thank you so much for having watched this video.